But kicking off the show tonight, this is exciting. We've got Brady Kress. He's the president and CEO of Dayton History. Brady, before I get to you, I got to play my little Cheez-It song here. Hang on.
Cheez-It, 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 Cheez-It.
We got an update.
Cheez-It. Oh my God.
All right, Brady, how you doing, buddy?
Good, Todd. I love the song.
Well, thank you so much. It's just one of many in my Cheez-It arsenal. So
very nice.
Yeah. So just to reset this, because there's a lot of folks, Brady, and I've been finding this out. A lot of people that have come to the show in the last few months, they're not real aware of my whole fascination with Cheez-It and how this all began. So if you just bear with me, let me just reset this for folks. A number of years ago, I found out that Cheez-It was invented in Dayton, and I was lamenting on the air, more like complaining, that we did not have a Cheez-It statue to recognize Dayton as being the Cheez-It, capital of the world. So I start talking about this on the air. Long story short, we get a petition. A friend of mine, Brady Harding, makes a beautiful Cheez-It statue. It's now over at Carillon, preparing to be displayed at some point here in the next number of months or year, whatever it is. But in the process, we decided, and I consulted with Brady Kress here on the phone about trying to get one of those historical markers to put out there where the Green and Green factory used to be, or at least close to it. They're the ones who invented Cheez-It. So we did that. And after a couple of years of going back and forth, and we had to wait a year for a number of reasons, we finally got approval for it. But you are here to give us an update, right?
It's exciting news.
All right.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the update. Yeah, we just today got the final language approved by the state of Ohio. It takes a little while because we want to make sure that all the facts are correct before we put something in bronze and stick it in the ground out there for people to read and take photos of. And so we're very excited today. The final language was approved and blessed, and it's off to the foundry. So we don't know exactly when it's going to be finished or when we're going to have some kind of big to-do with you, I hope.
Oh, yeah. There'll be a big to-do.
Many of your Cheez-It fans, but stay tuned for that because we're very excited to get this in the ground. And it's just part of a larger campaign to celebrate the Cheez-It in Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, this is very exciting. So we've got to talk about this. A couple of the ideas that I bounced off of you and your team, I was thinking of some sort of formal affair, the Cheez-It Ball. And we could do it right there at Carillon.
Right.
Yeah.
All under consideration, yes.
The other idea was dropping Cheez-Its from a helicopter.
There's a lovely story a few years ago about them doing that here in Dayton, and it turned into a kind of a mess.
Mayhem. Was it Cheez-It chaos?
People get very, very competitive with grabbing as many things as possible.
So maybe not that. Maybe not that. Maybe not the dropping of the Cheez-Its from the helicopter is what you're saying.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe come up with something else.
Okay. All right. So I've got
something just as fun,
Yes. I was thinking like maybe a Cheez-It scavenger hunt.
Yes. Right.
Right. There's all kinds of Brady. The ideas are endless here. So
it really is. Yeah. The Cheez-It is a universal subject that can be.
Yeah. So let's talk just briefly about, because I know you and I have had some discussions off and on. You guys are working on a new exhibit that I don't know what sort of time frame you're looking, where you're hopefully going to be able to put the actual Cheez-It statue in at Carillon, but we got to keep it safe because people will be picking at it and touching it and doing weird things with it. What's the status on that one?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, and the other Brady in your life did a fantastic job putting that
Yes, he did.
that sculpture
Yeah.
together. It just
Yeah.
looks fantastic. I was showing it to a couple folks this afternoon, as a matter of fact. So it is with the collection and with our curators, and we were just worried because it's going to be a fantastic photo op.
Yeah.
To put in with the exhibit to talk about Green and Green and Dayton in 1921 and all the Edgemont crackers and so forth that are all part of this fantastic story. It is going to be in a center that we are working on right now. We're raising money for it. Of course, everything here at Carillon, we're privately owned and privately funded, so we have to raise money to do all these projects. And there's a sports and leisure center that is part of our master plan for Carillon, and part of that is going to be this the CHEEZ-IT and Green and Green, and how it's very well coupled with one of the other stories that we're going to be talking about in there, which is the first game of the NFL to be played here in 1920.
Right. Yep.
And then the next year in Dayton comes the CHEEZ-IT. So that, along with Huffy Olympic time trial bikes and Stoddard Dayton race cars,
oh
and
yes,
McGregor golf equipment, all these fantastic Dayton sports stories. And so it's going to be coupled with that. So we're in the midst of raising money for it, and I guess stay tuned on that.
Okay.
We're gaining some momentum on
But we know that at some point it's going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, Brady, thank you for the update. I'm very excited about this, and I'd love to see what the final verbiage is, if you're able to send that, or is that top secret?
Sure. No. It's I'll send that over.
That's what's going to be cast in bronze, right?
Correct.
All right. I just want to make sure you got my last name spelled correctly.
That's right. Well, and the profile of your face. That's
right. Filling it full of cheeses. That would be great. That would be great.